Hello everyone, welcome to Static GK quiz number 226. This video is aimed to help you with your state and central government exams like SSC, UPSC, state PCS and banking and insurance related examinations like RRB, IBPS, etc. I'm Ritrija from GKToday and I'll be taking you through this. In which year Negotiable Instruments Act came into force? Correct answer is 1882. It was passed in 1881 and came into force from March 1st, 1882. Which among the following is very similar to Hundi? Correct answer is Bill of Exchange. So a Hundi is basically a bill of exchange which is written in vernacular language. Which of the following acts was amended by the Parliament in 1989 with a view to restore the faith in business transactions through checks and speedy remedy in case of bouncing checks? Correct answer is Negotiable Instruments Act 1881. We prefer to carry a small piece of paper known as check rather than carrying the currency worth of the value of the check. Before 1988, there being no provision to restrain the person issuing the check without having sufficient funds in his account. Of course, on dishonored check, there is a civil liability accrued. In order to ensure promptitude and remedy against the defaulters of the negotiable instrument, a criminal remedy of penalty was inserted in Negotiable Instruments Act 1881 by amending it with Negotiable Instruments Act 1988. Lessor and lessee is a relationship between a bank and its customer in which of the following? Correct answer is safe deposit lockers. While providing safe deposit vault or locker facility to their customers, bank enters into agreement with the customer. The agreement is known as the Memorandum of Letting and attracts stamp duty. The relationship between the bank and the customer is that of a lessor and a lessee. From which of the following years e-commerce in India, online transactions and digital signatures were made legally valid? Correct answer is 2000. India currently has an internet user base of about 475 million as of July 2018, about 40% of India's total population. Which among the following is the oldest and most common form of electronic funds transfer system? Correct answer is wire transfer. A wire transfer is an electronic transfer of money. A traditional wire transfer goes from one bank to credit union to another using a network such as SWIFT or FedWire. But the term wire transfer gets used for other types of transfers as well. So usually banks clarify when you are trying to make a wire transfer. Which among the following committees gave its recommendations on customer service? Correct answer is Goiporia Committee. Ensuring improvement in customer service rendered by banks has been the constant endeavor of RBI. RBI had set up in 1990 a committee headed by Shri M.N. Goiporia, the then chairman of SBI. The committee had made various recommendations to ensure improvement in the customer service in banks. Which among the following committees recommended drastic change in the present framework in industrial sickness? The Sikh Industrial Companies Act or SICA and Board for Industrial and Financial Reconstruction or BIFR. Correct answer is Omkar Goswami Committee. In April 1993, a Committee on Industrial Sickness and Corporate Restructuring was constituted and Dr. Omkar Goswami of Indian Statistical Institute was appointed chairman of this committee. The committee submitted its reports to the Ministry of Finance on July 13, 1993. In which year Reserve Bank of India introduced Special Fund Facility for Security Settlement or SFFSS? Correct answer is 2000. The objective of the scheme was to provide intraday funds to banks and primary dealers for facilitating settlement of securities transactions in case of gridlock. In such case, the intraday facility will not become an overnight credit. What is the full form of ESOS? Correct answer is Employee Stock Option Scheme. Employee Stock Option Scheme is a scheme many companies use to compensate, retain and attract employees. These plans are contracts between a company and its employees that give employees the right to buy a specific number of company's shares at a fixed price within a certain period of time. That's all for today's quiz. Until the next video, goodbye.